Next point is this: incline your ear. The last one: incline your ear. Isaiah 55 verse 3: give ear and come to me, hear me, that your soul may live. I will make an everlasting covenant with you, my faithful love promised to David. And so I do want to say, what gives us courage is the hearing of God, inclining our ear to God. What is your will, God? What is your heart, God? What do you want, God? Think about that for a moment, friends. Most of us are decision makers. We have to be in leadership. We continue to make decisions for our own lives, for our ministries, for our churches, and it includes a whole lot of people. I've been incredibly privileged with the position I've been given, that the decisions I make have influence of nations and regions and places and many, many people. And if we're honest, most of us just make decisions based on what looks best. But to have true courage, it's the ability to incline our ear to hear God. What does the Bible say? Faith comes by hearing, and hearing comes through the word, the message, the word of God. And so the point in all of this is, if we're serious about being on God's side, we're serious about doing the will of God, we're serious about being a courageous people, then we're going to have to hear God. When we started this, how did Joshua take the most fortified city? He heard God for a strategy. He knew what God wanted to do, and he had a role to play, and they did what they were supposed to do, and God did the rest. But he heard God, and that's what gave him courage to be able to say to his people, we're going to march around the city 7 times, 7 days, we're going to blow the trumpet, and those walls are going to come down. What gave him courage? The ability to hear God. Not to do it, but to trust God, because he heard God. Not he thought it could be God, he heard God. Friends, we cannot overestimate, I believe, the importance of the ability to hear God and do what it is he said. And that's why part of our command of courage is we need to incline our ears, go to God. Don't just make decisions. Don't just seek counsel from others. Can I be bold enough to say, don't even just ask our perspective as team members, which is part of our job, is to help guys in their governing and so on. But more than this, how much do we go to God first and hear God? Because that's, I believe, what gives us huge courage.